Bangon. Amina Yisa.
So,
Gajia. Banka, there's a number of can't swamp to swamp some shilling yellow liberty to manica. In swamps at she could be bagging them. Kakan and to swamps at a Mbolur Nako to Cora and Tite. Yellow swamps a man, but swamp take nothing yassing. Them a thumb shell dabby. Ka ye te yela moana ayan doy ayan tola ki panel so ngbangu nem ka zimnam kana doy ka mna bihdi.
In 2009 Rains and Barmanga Rural Bank signed a memorandum of understanding to implement one of their microfinance projects. 8,800 was disbursed to women groups in these areas. And I must say that the recovery was encouraging. If you look at those groups that the loans were disbursed to, apart from them being able to repay the loan and still have some money to carry on their activities, they also learn savings culture. The project inculcated savings culture into the women, and after that disbursement, the women continue to save with the bank. Now, within the next 5 years, we want Barmanga Rural Bank to be the leading microfinance bank in the northern sector of Ghana.
the newest of Rain's thematic areas is the promotion of natural resource management and environmental sustainability. Communities in northern Ghana are increasingly vulnerable to climate change, and a clean environment is increasingly being recognized as being crucial to healthy living. Rains has encouraged communities to embrace environmental sustainability through tree planting support, facilitating local sanitation committees and cleanup campaigns, introducing school gardens, and working with local communities to develop farming methods that are resilient to climate change. Some of the key stakeholders we work with realize that there's been a dramatic change in the nature of the physical environment within which most communities operate. Farms were getting less and less produce because of the falling productivity, the rainfall becoming checkered and very unpredictable. Some of the crops and plants which served as guides to people in determining the nature of the weather, in determining when to plant and so on, were found to be going into extinction. So it was realized that in line with our policy and our strategy of preserving the positive aspects of our tradition and culture, it's necessary to do something concrete to support the preservation of the environment. We were convinced that we don't need to be global to be able to make an impact, and that any small contribution by any small group of people will add up to make a major contribution.
We are partnering with Rains on a change project. The change project is a climate change in northern Ghana enhanced, and CFTC is working with Rains on this project. Yeah, the climate change project is a new area in northern Ghana, though a number of NGOs have actually started doing a lot of climate-related projects. We realized that Rains had some previous experience with climate-related projects. They did what they call the Climate Seed Knowledge Project, which was implemented in Zosali. So that came out as a very positive point for choosing Rains to be a partner.
So far, the activities are just being rolled out, and currently we are sensitizing the community to be able to engage in agricultural practices that are environmentally friendly and that will not have so much impact on the environment. So basically this is what we are currently doing, pushing to ensure that most of the farming activities that they are doing do not have so much impact on the environment.
We have also been actually interested in food security issues, how to improve food and nutrition security for the majority of people in northern Ghana, which, as you know, as I said, the seasonality continues to pose a challenge. So the hope is that with climate change and all that, we can work with governments and communities to build their resilience to climate change. And there are all sorts of things that are starting now, which I hope we can strengthen over time to address this issue.
I've worked with a number of local NGOs, and there are so many. But what I can see for RAINS is that, as I mentioned earlier, their presence. Okay, it's like I visited a community last week called Zokuga in the Savlugun and Tong municipal, and they were actually supposed to mobilize some, groups within the community for us to interview, and it was overwhelming. There were so many people who came out, and that is a sign of a strong NGO working in a local setting. So for me, I think that is one big strength for RAINS in this NGO sector.
And 20 years of ongoing relationship with the same communities and new ones is something to be proud of.
And you're in the line. I kuna race, don't want channel, and that's ABCD. Banchana, when you pay me ABC, Bolu, and the doors are Boko and Car. And those are Boko and Car. And that's him some Boko and Car. My papa, and you was a Boko and do Car.
With RAINS, I have an experience in RAINS or with RAINS, and the methods of distributing items or aid or help to beneficiaries is very commendable, because this is usually done directly with a lot of monitoring devices or monitoring structures to make sure that those who deserve it actually benefit, and that is highly commendable.
If I weren't part of this group, maybe I would have been an armed robber or useless to the society at large. I would have been useless to the society at large. But with the help of the nanny, I am now somebody for the society. Because yes, if I'm working, this guy, he's a cultural performer. He's from the nanny, he's good, he's very good. He's this, and that one, it makes me very boom. Yeah, I like that.
So in writing the history of education, food security in the municipality, improving the welfare of the people, building the capacities of the people in Savlugun-Nanton municipality, I mean, the history would definitely be incomplete if RAINS is not provided a space in such development of the history of Savlugun-Nanton municipality. So in short, these are some of the areas of intervention by RAINS, which I need to stand on behalf of the chiefs and people of the municipality to thank RAINS for partnering the assembly, at least to make an improvement in the lives of the people of Savlugun-Nanton municipality.
One of the biggest success of RAINS is the number of youth that RAINS has given the skills or has equipped to be able to take care of themselves in future. Education, some even to the university level, skills, who are now, they are able to now even work and support themselves and their families.
God being so gracious to me, I had that support from Rains. I had everything throughout my education, and I'll forever be thankful and grateful.
Yeah, in the next 20 years, we expect that everywhere people should remember that a group represented by Rains was here and they have supported us, and today we are on our feet and we are taking our own decisions without any promptings from anyone.
For the next 20 years, I would like to see Rains in almost, if not in all the 10 regions of the country, but at least in 5 or 6 more regions in the country. Rains here, rains there, helping the society, the vulnerable in society.
And for the next 20 years, I am hoping that Rains will continue to partner the Assembly in improving the lives of our people, particularly the women, the children, making sure at least those children who are out of school get their way to school.
It's my hope that in the next 20 years, the process that Rains currently has initiated to capacitate communities to take lead in determining their development aspirations would have gotten to its mature stage, ensuring that communities themselves are taking the initiatives to take actions that will protect the vulnerables in their communities.